There you go. Happy Wednesday. Happy New Comic Book Day. It's a big one, isn't it? Morning, Jeff. One love from Chicago. Thanks for hanging out. Burke, good to see you, man. Happy Wednesday. Happy New Comic Book Day. It was a big one for me. I don't know. Maybe a lot of people bought a lot of stuff. We'll see. Let me get that awkward sip of water. I'm all out of coffee. I learned an important lesson last night. Just because I'm thirsty doesn't mean I should grab the first thing that's in front of me and start swigging. Beer hit me hard, hit me fast. Wasn't feeling so great this morning. Oh boy. Yeah, how is everybody today? All right, Wednesday, New Comic Book Day. There's a lot to pick up. I picked up a ton. Way more than I anticipated. It's getting to be a weekly thing where I just grab a ton of stuff that I want to read. So starting out, I wasn't crazy about the cover, but Zdarsky, Daredevil, Daniel, yeah, I want to read this. The cover B, I saw John's Comics with Kids post that. That cover B looked pretty sweet. Looking forward to reading that. Cover A will have to do. That'll definitely have to do. Next up in Marvel, X Factor. I'm actually getting a little tired of X-Men stuff right now. See where it goes. I'll keep reading for a little bit. But the whole Empire tie-in crossover stuff, I didn't get into the Empire stuff, but it's, next up, Empire, X-Men number 11. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep pulling X-Men stuff. We'll see. We will see. Hey, Funk, what's up? Morning. How are you? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. X-Men number 11. Grab that. Like I said, I don't know. X-Men stuff just isn't really keeping my attention as well as I thought it would. And next up with Marvel, Hellions number 3. Let's see where this one goes. I feel like I'm buying a lot of books that I thought were going to be way better. They're not bad. They're not terrible. I'm enjoying it. See if I can keep on it. It's just, I feel like there are so many other things out there grabbing my attention right now. $51 with a discount. Ooh, I wish that's all I would have spent today. I'll get to that in a minute. Next up, this one has been more fun. And I feel like it's kind of geared more towards a little bit younger of an audience, but Dr. Aphra, I mean, I don't know. It's a fun character. I like the idea of a strong female lead that's kind of like the Indiana Jones of the Star Wars universe. So Dr. Aphra, this is her third ongoing series. I'll have to dig in and read some of the earlier stuff too. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. Moving along with Marvel. I was able to grab a copy, Strange Academy, third printing, number 1, white cover. I mean, why not? It's kind of like a scratch off, kind of like a little bit of a lottery ticket. We don't know if I don't know if this is really gonna go blow up or do well or whatnot, but I definitely don't want to pay $20 or $30 for this later on. I'd rather pay cover price now while I can get it. DNP, hey man, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, thanks, man. The lights are kind of fun. I feel kind of like an orange mood. Learned a lesson this morning. I got to stop using the same colors in my thumbnail backgrounds because all the shows are starting to look the same. And speaking of reprints, Marvel, Thor 2, 4th print. Don't know where this is going to go, but I love the cover. Straight cover buy, and it's another one of those things where, as a completionist collector, if I'm collecting a run, I need to pay cover price for these books and not $20 or $30 later on. So I was able to grab a copy of this, and it sold out within 5 minutes of my LCS opening up. There weren't a lot of them on the shelf, though. I mean, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 left over, so they probably filled their pulls and had a few leftover copies, but it was gone. Super cool cover, in my opinion. Really like Galactus just standing over him, hanging out there. That's what I grabbed for Marvel. Next up in Image, Family Tree number 8. This has been an interesting, very different kind of a read. Jeff Lemire, I'm going to check out Jeff Lemire's stuff. So this one kind of took a bit of a dark, weird turn towards the end. So, yeah, I'm going to keep on with this one. It's like a dark, weird turn towards the end of issue 6 and issue 7. Speaking of dark and weird, Year Zero. I've actually been pleasantly surprised with how fun this one has been reading. Hey, Millions, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate your time. Thanks for hanging out. This has been a fun read. And in fact, I'm actually kind of sad that this is issue 4 and there's only one more. There's only 5. It's only a 5-issue miniseries. So I hope they bring it back. I hope they do something else with this. The characters have been fun and interesting. Not even halfway yet. Maybe halfway. And on to IDW, Star Wars The Clone Wars Battle Tales. Now, this is definitely geared towards a younger audience. I'm picking this up strictly because of this is one I want to give to my son when he gets a little bit older. And there's talk of some new characters being introduced in this line at some point. I take that with a grain of salt. I have no idea if that's the truth or not. Although, fun read. And then if they do introduce some new characters, that'll be interesting. And then this is definitely something I can give to my kid to read later. Grab the RI. These RI covers for Star Wars Clone Wars, they're kind of boring. It really is. It's just no color, just the title. They just pull the red out of it. So maybe I should stop buying the RIs for those too. I don't know. Stick with IDW is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 108. They only got the A cover in. So if they had any of the Bs or any of the other ones, they got filled into the pull list already. So this is the only thing sitting on the shelf was cover A. Happy to add this to the reading pile. Hey, JB. Oh, yeah. Comic Book Cousins. Thank you, JB, for the t-shirt. We're rocking the Comic Book Cousins t-shirt today. Awesome show early today, man. It watches really well on the replay. I really do appreciate that because it's pretty early in the morning and I'm usually out running around. But last title, IDW. Super excited for Canto 2, The Hollow Men. Pretty much the bulk of the copies that I saw on the shelf had very, very tiny defects on the spine. Tiny. Really hard to see. Hopefully I can get one to come back in a 9.8 for the collection. This is a fun read. I had an amazing opportunity to pre-read. I had an advanced copy sent to me by David and Drew, and I was able to read this last week, right before the Mainframe Comic-Con interview that we did. Or maybe that was 2 weeks ago. It was a very fun read. Really excited for it. I'd been looking forward to that book for a month, dropping today. And even so, I pre-ordered that book, and I was able to get probably the best cover of the week, in my opinion, was the homage. The TMNT homage. Super cool. And then the 1 in 25. Really happy to have these. Like I said, as a completionist collector, as a collector, when I find something, then I got to run with it and keep it. I want to pay as little as possible for these when they first come out and not the massive secondary prices. So it's awesome to get these on New Comic Book Day. Really happy to have those. Hey, Carson, thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate it. Really do. And a quick rewind. I'll just go backwards. So we got the Canto pickups. All 3 of the Canto pickups. Awesome. Excellent read. If you haven't read it, give it a shot. Definitely read that first series as well. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Got to have that on the reading pile. Definitely. Star Wars Clone Wars pickups. Like I said, geared towards a younger audience, but hey, that's great too, because I'm going to have those ready for my kid. Family Tree. Weird. out there, different, fun, kind of dark the last couple issues. Year Zero, I'm going to be sad to see this end. I definitely don't want to see Year Zero end. Hopefully they bring this idea back. Fourth printing, Thor #2, straight up cover by Galactus towering over Thor. That's just awesome. Love that. Strange Academy. What did I say? Third printing of #1. Boom. I mean, how you... I kind of have to grab that, right? Hellions #3. X Factor #2. Like I said, I'm kind of getting a little burnout on X-Men titles. See where it goes. They're on the road to, or the path to, what was it? On the path to X, Sword of X, I think it is. X of Swords. Dr. Aphra #3. Been a fun read. X-Men #11. And Daredevil #1. So that's the replay. That's the rewind there. And don't forget, previews week. Got to dig into the previews and see what's coming up. Worth its weight in gold, in my opinion. Thanks, guys. Have a great Wednesday. Have a great day. Happy hunting. Good luck finding those books you're after. Hopefully you don't have to go to websites and go to secondary market prices. Keep digging. Keep looking. I'm going to go peace out. I'm going to go pinkies out. I'm going to catch you all on the flip side for the next video. Thanks. Peace.